Hello guys, this is Kevin, State & Co Insurance. Today's topic will be trucking industry overview as of April of 2022. So what is happening in the economy, how it's affecting truckers, because it's been an interesting 12 months. We went from the highs post-pandemic where the number of loads were actually more than the capacity and the number of truckers. And we've seen some of the highest industry rates per mile. And now we're going down. We're not at the rock bottom. I don't think we'll see declines as bad as in 2009, 2010, when we had the housing boom and recession. But before we go through the presentation, please don't forget to hit our subscribe button so you can follow us and watch any new upcoming videos. And getting into the heart of the presentation, which we've collected data from a couple of resources, Wall Street Research, Trucking Industry Research, as well as DAT and the Department of Labor Statistics. So the U.S. trucking industry shippers' view of demand over the next 3 months, it's looking to be down. And you can see that in the graph on the upper right-hand side. The view on demand is 23% down year over year, and it's a 10% sequential decrease. The shipper's view of available capacity, which is the next graph, and this is the number of truckers versus the number of loads in the spot market, which post-pandemic it was kind of opposite. You see where back in April 2020 the capacity was just not there to deliver all the build up freight that build up in our ports. And but now that things are evening out and the pandemic has receded, now we're seeing more truckers available for the loads to be delivered, and the available capacity now it's the highest level since June of 2020. And again, we're not at the historical highs yet, so nothing to panic. But what's going to happen? Some smaller operators, especially the new ventures that got into this business over the last 18 months, they will be probably folding down and exiting this business. So it's just a matter of surviving through the cycle of next 3, hopefully to 9 months. And I'm pretty sure the experienced operators we'll see an uptick, because as you know, trucking is it's up and down, and it's exposed to recessions and supply chain issues and what's happening overall in the broader economy. But the bottom line is that the freight still needs to be delivered. The stores, the shelves need to be stored, and consumers are and will continue to buy goods and services. And as far as the shipper's view on rates, we're not at the lowest point yet, but it's been a pretty rather quick and steep decrease. And now we are seeing, we're at the lowest level since May of 2020. Again, not the rock bottom, but it is definitely having a negative effect on most of the truckers. As far as the labor market updates in the transportation sector, so we are seeing that April, and it's the graph on the left, as of March, there was a slight decrease of employment in the trucking segment. Again, we're not at the bottom, and that was March of 2020 when the pandemic hit. So it's still a healthy labor market for the truckers, which according to FMCSA data, there are about 2.8 million registered CDL drivers in the United States. One interesting fact that about 4.5% of the drivers, which is about 120,000, recorded and had drug and alcohol violations on their CDLs reported over the past 12 months. And interestingly, big companies such as Swift, Knight, Walmart, Old Dominion are still raising wages for the truckers, and we're seeing 6.6% year-over-year increase. And Walmart recently announced that they're raising the pay for the truckers from $95,000 to $110,000. Again, that's for new truckers. Pretty sure it comes with list of conditions and hitting a certain target of miles per year, and hopefully they can provide and allow you to hit those targets. But yeah, so if I know some smaller owner operators that got into this industry in the past 18 months, now they're selling their trucks, exiting the business, and just becoming W-2 employees for those large corporations. And as you see, the graph on the right, that shows hourly wage increases for transportation sector employees, and again, we're significantly up since February of 2019. The trucking industry prices, which is it's still an issue if you're trying to get into this business or looking to buy a truck. Manufacturers and dealers are still on back orders. There's just not enough new trucks to be manufactured because it's still being affected by supply chain issues, and we're getting feedback from our clients that some dealers, some manufacturers are still telling them it's another 9, 12, 18 months until they will have enough order of new trucks to sell to the industry. And that's why the average truck price as of February hit $94,275. And when it comes to three-year-old trucks, now the average price has exceeded $100,000 and it sits at $152,000. For a 6-year-old truck, for a 7-year-old truck, we are seeing prices at $61,400, and it's 41% month-over-month increase. Again, if you're exiting this industry for the time being, now it's still a good time to sell your truck, and the economists and the research predicts that this trend will continue for the next 6-9 months until the manufacturers they catch up on the producing new units. The rates, and this is based on DAT data, the rates per mile have been going down, and if you see a van, the dry van rate is down at $2.84 from the highs of just a little bit over $3. Again, we're not at the historical lows yet, so the market is still healthy. Same thing with the reefer rates. Those are down to $3.19. Came down from the highs of $3.60. And again, we're not at the bottom. So yes, the market is still pretty healthy. The one bright spot, we're seeing the flatbed rate, and it sits at $3.44. And it's largely driven by industrial economy. The infrastructure bill has been passed. The construction season is upcoming. So the predictions and the outlook for a flatbed is that the rates are still going to remain very strong and healthy. So yes, if you're looking to park your dry van and get into a flatbed, now it is a good time. And as far as the contract rates, which you probably can't see this graph, those sit at $3.62 for a flatbed, $3.40 for a reefer, and $3.22 for the van rate. And that is it for today. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow us and watch any new upcoming videos. And if you want to see or hear about any topics, feel free to provide comments, and we'll try to tailor our next videos around those topics. Thank you, and you guys have a great day. Bye bye.